The woman was half kneeling in the river, washing. A man on the bank saw her, and she stopped at once. The man followed the sound and walked toward her. He reached out his hand, as if he wanted to touch her. Only then did she realize that he was blind. Before she could speak, the man collapsed into her arms. Long ago, he had stolen back his voice from a demon god. Since then, every small sound grew several times louder in his ears. He could no longer find peace. To help him, the woman gave him a scarf to cover his ears. She even tied it into the shape of a bow. But even so, when monsters appeared, he could not fight by sound anymore. Once able to slay demon gods, he now stumbled under the fluttering of birds. Just as a giant bird was about to seize him, an old monk arrived in time. He saved them both. The man suffered greatly. If having hearing meant such unbearable noise, he would rather be without it. That night, he could not sleep. The monk shouted beside his ear, hoping he could learn to recognize the different sounds around him. But it was hard for the man to adapt. After a long while, he finally drifted into deep sleep. The next morning, a beautiful singing voice caught his attention. For him, it was the only sound in the world. He followed it to the river. There, he found the woman. He sensed that her soul shone in pure white. He stepped into the water, reaching out his hand to touch her. But his injuries from the night before made him collapse again in her arms. Just then, two companions arrived. The woman took them all to her home. At her call, a group of frail children came out. They were all orphans of war. The woman had taken on the duty of raising them. She never told them what she really did. The children only knew that at night, she went to the army camp to work. At dusk, the woman would leave. She walked with closed eyes, humming her song, and entered the deepest part of the forest. By morning, she always returned. The man waited for her at the door. The young girl proudly told the woman that the man could see the colors of souls. The woman's heart trembled. What color would she be in his eyes? The man pressed his hand to her lips. He only wanted to hear her sing. So she sang. The melody flowed softly. The world seemed to stop. They all closed their eyes and listened. That afternoon, the old monk warned them. A demon god was nearby. The man rose at once, ready to fight. The monk, worried for him, followed as well. That night, the woman left again for her work. Out of curiosity, the young girl secretly followed her. She had not expected the truth to be so cruel.